Hello and welcome to Morehouse's Math Menagerie, where outliers are always welcome. Today, we're going to be talking about association. A study was conducted where high school students were asked if they preferred chocolate or vanilla ice cream. The results are displayed in the table below. We want to know if the data provided in this two-way table suggests that there's an association between year in school and preferred ice cream flavor or not. So the first thing we want to do is calculate the total columns for freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior, and for vanilla and chocolate. Next, we want to look at the relative frequencies for each of these values. I started out by looking at rows. 67% of freshmen prefer vanilla and 33% chocolate. For sophomores, that proportion was the same for vanilla and chocolate, and it ended up being the same all the way through the other years in school as well. That indicates that there is no association so far. But let's look at the other direction. Here, we looked at columns. 24% of people who prefer vanilla are freshmen, 29% are sophomores, 21% are juniors, and 26% are seniors. It turns out the same proportions are true for chocolate and for the totals. This also indicates that there is no association between these two variables. So after checking both the rows and the columns, we can be confident that there is no association between year in school and ice cream preference. Let's take a look at a second example. An advertising company made 3 versions of a commercial for a product they are paid to promote. The commercials were shown to a random sample of 180 people, and the results are shown in the table below. You can see here across the columns, we have version 1, version 2, and version 3 of the commercial, and likely to buy, or unsure, or unlikely to buy are the 2 rows. Again, the first thing we want to do is create our total rows and columns. After we have our totals on the table, we want to calculate our relative frequencies. You can see here that 38% of people who viewed version 1 were likely to buy the product, while 62% were unlikely. For version 2, 67% were likely to buy, while 33% were unlikely. And for version 3, 63% were likely and 37% were unlikely. You will notice there's a discrepancy across the likely to buy between version 1 and the other 2 versions. This indicates that there is an association. So we can conclude, according to this data, there is an association between which version of the commercial is shown and if a customer is likely or unlikely to buy the product. I will leave you with this quote by Ken Blanchard. Thank you for joining us and have a great day.